Today I finally got access to Aces of Thunder, and instead of just throwing up some gameplay, which there is obviously going to be some gameplay, I wanted to share my thoughts on my experience and the potential release date window from what I've played so far. Firstly, I still feel like this game has a couple of months to go in development before something might even be announced. There's currently no graphical settings on PC, mostly down to the game's development being very closely in line to the PSVR2, which is aiming for a solid 90 FPS, which is the same here on PC, and the developer's email made it sound like what I'm experiencing is pretty much the PSVR2 version but on PC. They recommended not flying with VR controllers right now as they aren't ready, but everything else was still interactable in the cockpit as you would expect. So instead of the VR controllers for flight, they heavily recommended using a Gamepad or a Hotas. But unfortunately, I can't find my Hotas today, I don't know where it is, and I definitely didn't like using a controller. So I opted simply to use the joysticks on the touch controllers, which right now are pretty sensitive, but I still had a good time after some test flights. Graphically, I think this game looks absolutely excellent. You have all the tiny marks and scratches on the canopy and the dials you would expect in the cockpit. The environment has just enough 3D detail until you get up really close, which is mostly when you crash, leading to some buildings looking a bit low on texture. But there's still plenty of nice touches, and trees and buildings actually appear to react to an explosion or damage if you bail or crash your plane. Much like War Thunder, taking fire from the enemy is brilliantly unpredictable. A couple of shots could kill your engine, or you could have 30 shots and still have a fighting chance. There was times where I saw a hole blown in the side of my wing. I've lost oil pressure, I've lost fuel pressure, or the engine simply overheating. It's just really unpredictable being in a firefight in this game. In one mission, as soon as I heard the gunfire, I was actually dead, which made me think maybe a bullet actually just killed me instantly. Also, depending on the mission, death isn't the end. If you press the A button, you'll simply take over one of the other planes in your squadron, which I think is a really nice touch. But the real shocker was simply how realistic it all felt. If you're expecting to go in this game and instantly start a dogfight, I would think again, unless you're very experienced with flight sims, because wind speed is a massive factor in this game, and seeing your wings flex from any sudden movements while in flight, combined with all the mechanical sounds from these huge lumps of metal in your control, overall it just feels absolutely incredible, and it's definitely not easy. If you push too hard and pull too many G's, you can actually black out, and it's also really easy to get into a tailspin if you start flying like a dick, which I actually honestly liked. A game like this is not only a challenge for the gameplay itself, but it's a challenge on you to become an experienced fighter pilot, and some of these missions literally do that. There was 2 missions I played today where all you had to do was fly through some rings, but these levels were technically pretty difficult, and it was possibly the most difficult flying experience I've ever had in VR. It was just so demanding, and it took all my concentration, and it kind of makes you respect the game and realise actually this isn't a game, it's a real flying simulation. Feeling the vibrations through the controllers from your engines and guns is fantastic, and I have no doubt these haptics will even be more impressive on PSVR2 due to the haptic triggers found in the PSVR2 Sense controllers. All the movement on the ground when you start the game on the airfield is currently teleport, and you can't toggle grip when you're actually in the cockpit, which I didn't really enjoy because I had to constantly remember if I gripped something I'd have to press the button again to make sure I let go of it, and that was causing me all sorts of problems. There was around 12 to 15 missions that are available right now, and it's been really fun but also a massive learning curve. There's a map inside the cockpit which shows your location, your squadron, and anything else of importance, but it can't be moved, or at least I personally couldn't find a way to move it. But when there's like a mission where you have to protect a convoy of tanks against other ground targets, there was no icons or highlights of the enemy anywhere to be seen on the mission, and I simply didn't know what to do or what to shoot, which meant I really only had fun in the air-to-air combat missions. You can play online and create your own battles, but I didn't test this out personally, and I stuck to the in-game missions because this gives you a variety of planes to get to grips with, and they all felt different, and they definitely all sounded different too. As first impressions go, I'm even more excited for the full release of this game, and I can't wait to jump back in. I really hope you enjoy this gameplay today. If you do, remember to leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you down in the comments. This game is so pretty. Oh my god, don't hit the tree. You just feel the wind fighting you sometimes. It's very different. In a good way. Whoa, oh dude, that was fucking mental. Oh my god. Oh dude, what the hell? Why are they putting me through this? I'm new. I'm so new. Where's the next one? Dude, that is crazy. Oh my god, I missed it. Don't hit the thing. Is that okay? Is this passed? Yeah, that's good. Oh shit. If I've got to land at the end of this, it's over. I've not landed a plane yet in this game. Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. This is crazy. What? I'm doing it though. I'm actually doing it.
We've achieved one of our goals.
Yeah, hell yeah.
These bombers before they reach the airfield.
Yeah. Where's everyone going? Are they all fucking around? That looks so cool. Oh my god, that looks so cool. Dude, the haptics are fantastic. Like you can actually feel the engine through the controllers. Well, we found them. Whee! Kamikaze style. Where the hell am I now? Are these guys taking shots? Okay, get me back up there. Here we go. Oh, yes! Well, that was satisfying. Reload. Come on! Fucking guns.
Objective complete. Return to the aircraft.
Fucking hell yeah. Get down. Yes! Oh fuck, he fell in half. Objective complete. Return it. Return to aircraft carrier. Oh my god, I've got to land. Oh, we're smoking. We did actually take a load of damage and we've got a fuel leak. Oh shit. Slow down, slow down, slow down. We're overheating. Fuck. My plane sounds ruined. It's also pulling to the fucking right.
One target's off the list. Good job.
Oh, thank God. Right to land. This thing's done.